Welcome to our channel. In today's tributes, we celebrate the lives and careers of some of the greatest American actors who have left us today and recently. These artists brought unforgettable characters to life and left a lasting mark on film and television. Join us as we pay tribute to these stars who will continue to shine through their magnificent works. We extend our sincere condolences to the family at this time of great sadness. May God welcome them with open arms. Farewell. But first, we ask that you all show your love and affection by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's get to the point.
J.J. Arms, born Julian Armas on August 12, 1932, in El Paso, Texas, was an influential American private investigator and actor, whose life story is as remarkable as it is inspiring. Arms' journey to becoming a cultural icon began with a tragic accident at the age of 12 that changed his life forever. While playing with a friend, he discovered a dynamite cap, which exploded and resulted in the loss of both his hands. Despite this catastrophic event, which would have been devastating for most, Arms demonstrated extraordinary resilience and determination. He refused to be defined by his disability and instead used it as a source of strength to fuel his ambitions. With the support of his family and his unyielding personal drive, Arms quickly adapted to his new reality. He mastered the use of prosthetic hooks, which not only enabled him to perform everyday tasks, but also became highly specialized tools that he used in his professional life. Over time, these prosthetics were equipped with various gadgets such as flashlights, knives, and even handcuff keys, turning his perceived disadvantage into a unique advantage in the field of private investigation. After completing his education, Arms initially pursued a career in law enforcement, but eventually he established himself as a private investigator. His tenacity, combined with his distinctive appearance and innovative approach to investigative work, quickly gained him a reputation as one of the most formidable private detectives in the United States. He founded The Investigators, a private detective agency based in El Paso, which handled a wide array of cases ranging from missing persons to corporate espionage and complex criminal investigations. The 1970s marked a turning point in Arms' career when he gained national fame for his work on high-profile cases involving celebrities and wealthy clients. He was called upon to locate and rescue the kidnapped son of Marlon Brando, a case that attracted widespread media attention and solidified his status as a top investigator. His clientele included notable figures such as billionaire Howard Hughes, actress Elizabeth Taylor, and other Hollywood elites who trusted Arms for his discretion and skill in handling sensitive matters. Arms' unique life and career captured the public's imagination, and he became a symbol of courage and ingenuity. In 1976, he published his autobiography, J.J. Arms, Investigator, which chronicled his extraordinary life and career, further cementing his legacy. He also made numerous appearances on television shows, showcasing his investigative techniques and demonstrating how he overcame his physical limitations. His larger-than-life persona and impressive skills led to him becoming the subject of a line of children's action figures produced by the Ideal Toy Company. The J.J. Arms Investigator series depicted him as a crime-fighting hero, complete with accessories that mirrored his real-life prosthetic adaptations, making him one of the few real-life figures to be immortalized in this way. Beyond his professional achievements, Armas was deeply committed to his community. He served as a city councilman in El Paso, using his platform to advocate for crime prevention and youth programs. His contributions to society extended beyond his investigative work, reflecting his desire to make a positive impact on the lives of others. Arms' story is a testament to the power of human resilience and the ability to turn adversity into triumph. He passed away on September 19, 2024, at the age of 92, leaving behind a legacy that transcends his work as a private investigator. his life continues to inspire countless people, serving as a powerful reminder that determination and innovation can overcome even the most daunting challenges. J.J. Arms will be remembered not only for his extraordinary career, but also for his indomitable spirit and his role as a trailblazer for individuals with disabilities, in fields where physical limitations are often seen as insurmountable obstacles. Nick Gravenites, October 2nd, 1938, September 18th, 2024, was a seminal figure in American music, whose multifaceted contributions to blues, rock, and folk left an indelible mark on the genres. As a singer, songwriter, and guitarist, Gravenites played a crucial role in the evolution of 1960s and 1970s rock music, both as a performer and as a collaborator with some of the most iconic artists of the era, including Janis Joplin, Mike Bloomfield, and the members of the Electric Flag. His work helped bridge the gap between traditional blues and the burgeoning rock scene, introducing a new generation of listeners to the soulful, raw energy of the blues. Born Nicholas George Gravenites to Greek immigrant parents in Chicago, Illinois, he grew up in a city renowned for its vibrant blues culture. This environment profoundly influenced his musical sensibilities. His upbringing in the diverse and dynamic neighborhoods of Chicago exposed him to a melting pot of musical styles, particularly the electric blues sound that was gaining prominence in the city's clubs. This early immersion in the Chicago blues scene would become a foundational element of his artistic identity. Gravenites' musical journey began in earnest in the late 1950s and early 1960s, when he started frequenting clubs on the south and west sides of Chicago, where he met and learned from blues legends like Muddy Waters, Howlin' Wolf, and Buddy Guy. Inspired by these encounters, he formed several bands and began writing songs that captured the essence of the urban blues experience while incorporating his own unique perspectives. One of his early and most influential compositions, Born in Chicago, became a signature tune for the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. This song, with its gritty lyrics and driving rhythm, played a pivotal role in introducing Chicago blues to white audiences across America, and it remains a blues rock standard to this day. In the early 1960s, Gravenites moved to San Francisco, where he quickly became a central figure in the burgeoning countercultural music scene. The Bay Area was a hotbed of musical experimentation, and Gravenites found himself at the heart of a community of musicians who were pushing the boundaries of rock, blues, and psychedelic music. He formed close ties with many of these artists, including Mike Bloomfield, with whom he shared a deep musical and personal bond. Their collaborations, including the formation of the Electric Flag in 1967, were marked by an innovative fusion of blues, rock, jazz, and soul. The band, featuring Bloomfield on guitar and Buddy Miles on drums, was known for its dynamic live performances and the integration of a horn section, a novelty in rock music at the time. The Electric Flag's debut album, A Long Time Comin', is considered a classic of the late 1960s and a testament to Gravenites' visionary approach to music. Gravenites' talents as a songwriter were equally impressive. His lyrics often explored themes of love, loss, and social justice, reflecting both his personal experiences and the tumultuous social landscape of the time. His work with Janis Joplin is particularly notable. He wrote several songs for her, including the haunting Work Me Lord from her I Got Dem Ol' Cosmic Blues, Again Mama album. His ability to craft songs that resonated with Joplin's powerful, emotive vocal style contributed significantly to her artistic legacy. In addition to his work with the Electric Flag and Janis Joplin, Gravenites was involved in numerous other projects. He co-founded the short-lived but highly regarded band KGB with Michael Bloomfield, where his songwriting and guitar playing were once again showcased. He also became known as a skilled producer, working on albums for artists like Otis Rush and James Cotton, and contributing to soundtracks, including the music for the film Steelyard Blues. His versatility across multiple roles in the music industry, as a performer, songwriter, producer, and collaborator, highlighted his deep understanding of and passion for music. Despite his significant influence, Grave Knights never achieved the commercial success or household name status of some of his contemporaries. However, his impact on the music scene was profound and enduring. He continued to perform and record well into his later years, maintaining a dedicated following among fans and fellow musicians who appreciated his authenticity and dedication to the craft of blues and rock music. Nick Gravenites passed away on September 18, 2024. But his legacy lives on through his music and the countless artists he influenced. His life and career stand as a testament to the enduring power of the blues and its ability to speak to the human condition. Grave Knight's contributions to American music, characterized by his soulful voice, poignant lyrics, and innovative musicianship, ensure that he will be remembered as one of the true pioneers of modern blues and rock. His work not only preserved the spirit of the Chicago blues that he grew up with, but also helped shape the sound of a new era in music. Juan Brujo, 1963 to 2024, was a legendary figure in the world of extreme metal, best known as the lead vocalist of the Mexican-American band Brujeria. His powerful, guttural vocals and provocative stage presence made him an iconic performer, and he played a crucial role in shaping the band's distinct sound, a potent blend of death metal, grindcore, and hardcore punk. Through his music, Juan addressed weighty themes such as political corruption, drug trafficking, and social injustice, providing a stark reflection of the harsh realities faced by many in Mexico and the border regions. Though he is widely known as Juan Brujo, his real name was never publicly disclosed, which added an air of mystery to his persona. He co-founded Brujeria in 1989 alongside a group of talented musicians from the metal scene, including members from bands like Fear Factory and Napalm Death. The creation of Brujeria was as much an artistic endeavor as it was a satirical commentary on Mexican culture and the socio-political issues affecting the nation. The band's name, meaning witchcraft in Spanish, alongside their use of pseudonyms, allowed them to cultivate a rebellious mystique that resonated with fans globally. The band gained a cult following with their groundbreaking albums, such as Matando Güeros, 1993, and Raza Odiada, 1995. These albums showcased Juan Brujo's signature vocal style, characterized by an aggressive and raw delivery that captivated listeners. The lyrics were unapologetically provocative, tackling subjects that many artists shied away from. Their imagery often drew upon elements of narco-culture, violence, and societal issues, making their music not only a form of entertainment, but also a medium for social critique. While this bold approach invited controversy, it also made a significant impact on the metal genre, particularly in Latin America, where the band became a symbol of resistance against oppressive systems. Brujeria's live performances were legendary, marked by Juan's intense energy and the band's theatricality. They often incorporated elements of Mexican folklore and cultural symbolism, further enhancing their connection with their roots while appealing to a broader audience. The band's refusal to conform to mainstream expectations made them a beloved fixture in the underground music scene. Tragically, Juan Brujo passed away on September 18, 2024, from heart failure while on tour in the United States with Brujeria. His death marked a profound loss not only for the band, but for the entire extreme metal community. Fans and fellow musicians alike mourned the end of an era, as Juan had become a towering figure within the genre. His contributions to heavy metal, particularly in how it intersects with Latino culture and issues, were immeasurable. Despite his passing, Juan Brujo's influence remains deeply felt. He inspired countless musicians and fans, demonstrating how metal could serve as a powerful platform for discussing challenging social issues. His fearless approach to songwriting and performance set a standard for authenticity and passion within the genre. As Brujeria continues to perform and evolve, Juan's spirit and legacy live on in the music he created, the messages he conveyed, and the community he helped foster. He will be remembered not only for his extraordinary vocal talents, but also for his role as a catalyst for change in the music world, encouraging others to confront difficult realities through the power of heavy metal. Evan Agassi, September 25, 1945, September 17, 2024, was a legendary Assyrian-American singer whose illustrious career spanned more than 50 years, firmly establishing him as a pivotal figure in the Assyrian music scene. His name, also seen as Evan Agassi, reflects the variations in spelling that often accompany cultural identities, yet his impact remains unequivocally significant. Born into a family with deep cultural roots, Agassi's journey in music began early, influenced by the rich traditions of Assyrian heritage and the diverse sounds of his surroundings. Over the course of his career, he released more than 40 albums, with a remarkable number hitting the market during the 1980s and 1990s. This prolific output not only showcased his dedication to his craft, but also his ability to adapt and evolve with the changing musical landscape of the times. Agassi's musical repertoire was a captivating blend of sophisticated ballads, romantic love songs, nationalistic anthems, and vibrant folk dance music. His lyrics often touched upon themes of love, longing, and cultural pride, resonating deeply with his audience. Drawing inspiration from both Persian pop and Latin pop genres, he created a unique sound that appealed to a broad spectrum of listeners, transcending cultural and linguistic barriers. His ability to meld these influences not only broadened his audience, but also enriched the musical experience for many who might not have been familiar with Assyrian culture. Throughout his career, Agassi maintained an extensive touring schedule, performing in countries such as Australia, Germany, Sweden, and various nations in West Asia. His concerts were not just musical events, they were cultural celebrations that fostered a sense of community among Assyrians and introduced their rich heritage to a wider audience. Each performance was an opportunity for him to connect with his fans, often eliciting strong emotional responses as they celebrated their shared identity through music. A particularly notable aspect of Agassi's artistry was his collaboration with his brother, Givergis Agassi. Together, they created a body of work that beautifully highlighted the nuances of Assyrian culture. Givergis wrote many of Evan's songs in both Persian and Assyrian, which added depth to the lyrics and allowed for a broader appreciation of the themes they explored. This collaboration not only emphasized their familial bond, but also served as a testament to the rich storytelling tradition inherent in Assyrian music. Evan Agassi's contributions to music extended far beyond mere entertainment. He played a crucial role in the preservation and promotion of Assyrian identity and culture through his work. In a world that often overlooks minority voices, Agassi's music provided a platform for Assyrian stories and experiences, fostering pride and unity within the community. His songs became anthems for celebrations and gatherings, solidifying his place as a cultural icon. His passing on September 17, 2024, marked a profound loss for the music community and his fans worldwide. Tributes poured in from around the globe, celebrating not just his music, but also his dedication to promoting Assyrian culture. Though he is no longer with us, Evan Agassi's legacy endures through his extensive catalog of music. His contributions continue to inspire and resonate, ensuring that future generations will appreciate the beauty and richness of Assyrian culture that he so passionately championed throughout his life. Priscilla Dunn, October 8, 1943, September 17, 2024, was a distinguished American politician whose impactful career spanned over a decade as a member of the Alabama Senate, where she represented the Democratic Party from 2009 to 2022. Known for her unwavering commitment to public service, Dunn emerged as a prominent voice for her constituents, addressing a wide array of issues that resonated deeply within her community. Dunn's political journey was characterized by her fervent advocacy for education, healthcare, and social justice. She recognized that these issues were foundational to the well-being of Alabamians and dedicated herself to crafting and supporting policies that would enhance access to quality education and healthcare services for all residents. Her passion for education led her to champion initiatives that aimed to improve funding for public schools, support teachers, and create opportunities for students, particularly those from underserved backgrounds. In the realm of healthcare, Dunn was a strong advocate for expanding access to affordable care and addressing disparities that affected marginalized communities. She worked tirelessly to promote initiatives that would ensure all Alabamians could receive the medical attention they needed, regardless of their socioeconomic status. Her commitment to healthcare reform highlighted her belief that access to health services is a fundamental right, not a privilege. Dunn's collaborative approach to politics set her apart. She often sought bipartisan support for her initiatives, understanding the importance of bridging divides in a state characterized by political diversity. Her ability to foster dialogue and cooperation among her colleagues in the Senate was crucial in advancing legislation that benefited her constituents. By building coalitions across party lines, Dunn was able to pass significant measures that addressed the pressing needs of Alabama's communities. Throughout her tenure in the Senate, Dunn served on various committees, including those focused on economic development, community welfare, and education. Her involvement in these key areas allowed her to influence policies that promoted economic growth and stability, while also addressing the needs of vulnerable populations. Her leadership in these committees underscored her dedication to creating a more prosperous and equitable Alabama. Beyond her legislative accomplishments, Priscilla Dunn was deeply committed to uplifting marginalized communities. She advocated for social justice reforms, working to ensure that all Alabamians had a voice in the political process. Dunn's efforts to address issues such as poverty, housing insecurity, and systemic inequality left an indelible mark on the state's political landscape, inspiring future generations of leaders to continue the work she began. Dunn's legacy is one of resilience and compassion. She was known not only for her policy achievements, but also for her genuine connection with her constituents. Her approachability and willingness to listen to the concerns of her community earned her deep respect and admiration. Many viewed her as a mentor and ally, someone who fought tirelessly for their rights and well-being. Her passing on September 17, 2024, marked a profound loss for the state of Alabama. Tributes poured in from colleagues, constituents, and community leaders, celebrating her life and contributions to public service. Those who knew her remembered her as a trailblazer who paved the way for future generations of women in politics and public service. Priscilla Dunn's impact on Alabama politics will be remembered for years to come. Her dedication to education, healthcare, and social justice, along with her commitment to fostering collaboration and understanding among diverse communities, has left a lasting legacy. Though she is no longer with us, her work continues to inspire many to advocate for a fairer and more equitable society, ensuring that her vision for a better Alabama lives on in the hearts and minds of those she touched. 93-year-old Clint Eastwood made a rare and highly anticipated appearance last month, captivating fans and the media alike. On March 24th, he attended Jane Goodall's speaking event, Reasons for Hope, held at the Sunset Cultural Center in his picturesque hometown of Carmel by the Sea, California. This special event, organized by the Wildlife Conservation Network, celebrated Goodall's remarkable contributions to conservation in honor of her 90th birthday, which she celebrated earlier that month. Eastwood was spotted in the front row, attentively listening to Goodall's insightful talk. Following the event, he had the opportunity to engage with the renowned primatologist backstage, creating a memorable moment that highlighted the intersection of two iconic figures dedicated to their respective crafts. This public appearance stood in stark contrast to concerns raised last year regarding the actor's declining health, as many feared for his well-being. In May of the previous year, Eastwood had not been seen in public for over 450 days, raising alarm among his fans and the Hollywood community. His last public outing was on February 6, 2022, when he attended the AT&T Pro-Am golf tournament at the Pebble Beach Golf Club, a venue that holds special significance for him. Despite the proximity of the tournament to his home, less than 3 miles away, he did not attend the 2023 event, even with his son Scott competing, further deepening worries among those close to him. Sources familiar with Eastwood expressed concern about his health amid his prolonged absence from public life. A source disclosed to Radar Online, "Clint has always enjoyed great health and been vital and active despite his advancing age, but the fact that he hasn't been around as much lately has a lot of people in Hollywood worried about him." This sentiment was echoed by fans who admired the actor's long-standing vitality and presence in the industry. Fortunately, Eastwood's recent appearance at Jane Goodall's event dispelled some of those worries. He was photographed smiling and in good spirits, a refreshing sight for fans who have cherished his illustrious career. Prior to this event, Eastwood had been busy working on a film titled Juror Number 2, a courtroom drama featuring talents such as Nicholas Hoult and Toni Collette. His continued engagement in filmmaking underscores his dedication to his craft, regardless of his age. In November 2023, Eastwood was seen on the set of the courtroom thriller in Georgia, where he was reportedly smiling and interacting with crew members. His role as director and producer of the film demonstrates his unwavering commitment to storytelling, despite the challenges posed by age and recent industry strikes. Production on the film had been temporarily halted during the SAG-AFTRA strike in Hollywood, but it appears to have resumed once the strike concluded in November. In a recent interview, country singer Toby Keith shared insights into Eastwood's philosophy on health and vitality. Appearing on Odyssey's Superstar Power Hour, Keith recounted a conversation he had with Eastwood during a golf tournament, revealing the actor's mantra for maintaining his spirits. "I try to get up every day and be productive, not let that old man in." Keith's anecdote reflects the resilience and determination that Eastwood embodies. Eastwood's personal doctor, Dr. Harry Demopoulos, has also spoken positively about the actor's health. He stated, "He is in superb condition. He never eats fat, he takes his antioxidants faithfully, works out like a demon, and gets plenty of sleep, which is an area that is often neglected in a fitness program. When we pit him against a stress test machine, Clint wins. He has become almost superhuman. His strength is amazing." This assessment highlights Eastwood's disciplined lifestyle and commitment to maintaining his health, which serves as an inspiration to many. As Clint Eastwood continues to navigate his career and personal life, his recent public appearance alongside Jane Goodall signifies a hopeful chapter for the iconic actor. His legacy, characterized by his contributions to film and culture, remains vibrant, and his unwavering spirit inspires fans and fellow artists alike.